My son was, shot multiple times. And he literally, the doctors could not understand how he survived. I was 3,000 miles away from him when it happened. And I could not get to my son. I could not lay hands on my son. I could not be in the ER. There was a snowstorm where he was at, and I was in California. I was on the phone with him when it happened. Right after it happened, he was calling me, begging for his life. And the Spirit of God rose up in me. And all I could see was the vision that the Lord had showed me about my son and where my son would be in the future. And at that moment, the devil was trying to tell me that he was going to die. And I had to then remember the word of God and remember what the Lord had showed me. And I had to then use that word and tell the devil, this is not what God promised me with my son. I said, my God didn't show me that. So you're not going to tell me that that's the end of my son. So I then began to curse the spirit of death 3,000 miles away, laid on my face in the middle of the night, and had my son put the phone to his ear while they were rushing him to the hospital. And I said, don't say a word, but hear every word that I am saying to you. And I then began to call on the Spirit of God and ask that you said that you came that we might have life and that more abundantly. This is not the end of my son. He will not die this way, and he will live. And I began to rebuke the spirit of death and told it to go back where it came from. And do you not know, 5 days later, my son walked out of that hospital 5 days later with 5 bullets in his back.